Why Victorian women's beauty routines were poison. Looking beautiful has always had a price. But in the Victorian era, that price could be your health or your life. Women didn't know it at the time, but the powders, drops, and creams they used every day were slowly poisoning them. This is the story of how beauty became deadly. In Victorian society, beauty wasn't optional. It was a social requirement. A pale, flawless complexion symbolized wealth, purity, and moral superiority. Any sign of freckles, redness, or blemishes suggested outdoor labor, poor breeding. Women were expected to look delicate, fragile, and untouched by the world, and they would do anything to achieve it, including poisoning themselves. One of the most popular beauty products of the era was lead-based. Face powder or white lead. It promised smooth porcelain skin. And it worked at first, but lead didn't stay on the surface. It seeped into the skin, entered bloodstream, and slowly destroyed the body from the inside. Women suffered from hair loss, skin ulcers, muscle weakness, memory loss. Some even had paralysis. The more their skin deteriorated, the more powder they applied, to cover it up, creating a vicious cycle of addiction and decay. Not just with makeup. They were encouraged to eat beauty products. Arsenic wafers were advertised as complexion enhancers. They promised clear skin, bright eyes, and a rosy glow. It is a poison. Regular use caused severe stomach pain, hair thinning, organ failure, death. Some women developed tolerance, meaning they had to increase the dose to see results, often with fatal consequences. Beauty, literally, became lethal. Large, shining eyes were considered seductive and feminine. To achieve this look, women used belladonna eye drops. Belladonna is derived from deadly nightshade. A single drop dilated the pupils, creating the illusion of bright, wide eyes. But repeated use caused blurred vision, sensitivity to light, permanent blindness. Some women lost their eyesight entirely, all in pursuit of beauty. Mercury, another common ingredient in Victorian cosmetics. It was used in hair treatments, skin lightening creams, anti-aging products. Mercury exposure caused tremors, mood swings, hallucinations, and memory loss. Many women were labeled hysterical or unstable in reality. They were suffering from mercury poisoning. The cure was making them sick. So why didn't women stop? Because society left them little choice. A woman's beauty determined her marriage prospects, her social standing, her financial security. Medical science was poorly understood, and manufacturers were rarely held accountable. If a product caused illness, the blame fell on the woman, not the poison. Beauty mattered more than women's lives. Victorian beauty promised elegance, purity, and desirability. But beneath the powder and perfume was sickness, suffering, and silence. Today, these routines sound shocking, but the question remains, how far would you go to be considered beautiful?